Good morning, beautiful people of Raid Shadow Legends. This company has done it again. They've just done things to blow our mind after we thought we could never be surprised again. Instead of fixing the obvious bug that is going on with Inquisitor Shamal and the head of Torment, they're going to nerf a mastery that we've used for 3 years that we've had no issues with whatsoever. A lot of you out there don't understand the interaction with Inquisitor, so we're going to go over that really briefly, 1 minute, and then I'm going to show you tons of options that we're still going to abuse the Hydra boss after this change goes into effect. So many ways we can abuse it that I believe that this is just the first nerf that's going to happen. I don't know why, and I want to know from you guys, why wouldn't they just fix? Is it because they can't fix it code-wise? It's like they bought this game from somebody else and they don't know how to properly handle the game. So they're just trying to find a workaround right now. It seems like that's what's happening. Like they have no idea what to do about it. They can't fix it. And this is a band-aid they can put on right now instead of just taking out that head completely. If you just remove that head from any kind of start of the Hydra, then nobody's going to use this strategy at all. We're still going to use Inquisitor Shamal. Well, then we wouldn't need to block fear. So they're always going to have that head probably. It's a beginning head because it always applies fear on us. So I don't know. It's really weird. It is strange that the company would go this direction, but I can guarantee you this is just the first round of nerfs. And since they're going to nerf things this way that are going to affect us everywhere else in the game, I have no idea what they're going to do. I really don't. Let's look at why this is happening with Inquisitor just for a quick second for some of you out there who just are really confused and never really understand why Inquisitor is acting strange. For the head of Torment, whenever you attack it and you're not under perfect veil, you will get a true fear debuff on that one ally. And if you read Inquisitor Shamal, what he does is he removes fear from that one ally and gives them a turn meter increase of 15%. Now, obviously, that is not happening. This guy is applying a fear only on that one ally. That's what it reads right here. Only on that one. Here we go. And then Inquisitor Shamal is removing that. So why does he keep going? Why does he keep giving turn meter boost to the lead position? None of it is right. So instead of fixing that, fixing the real issues in the game. I mean, come on, look at that. You know, you've seen my other videos where we've abused this and gotten crazy damage. We'll look at other champions that have ally pull-ins. We'll take advantage of all these turns just to pull all of our allies in to attack the boss. We'll look at ones that give us turn meter increase in the lead position. Right here, we're getting so many turns with Bellower. We can use Astrolith. I used her 3 days ago, and even though she's going to weak hit on this head of Torment, she still hits plenty of times to give us additional turn meter and to get your team going. There's a lot of different champions we can bring in that are still going to abuse what's going on with this. So of course, they're going to change it again. They're not going to leave it like this. That's what's so silly. They're not fixing the problem, and I really just don't understand why. Let's back out of here, and you can see the team I used 3 days ago testing it with Astrolith, and it wasn't bad. Not at all. Even with all these weak hits right here, Astrolith was giving my whole entire team turns. And then I was playing around with putting up Hex and trying to spread bombs. Whenever an ally receives fear or true fear debuff, that it will be removed instantly, and then that ally will get a 15% turn meter increase. So all of you out there that have ever left messages saying that he is not broken, that the head is not broken, it is. It's not working properly. We know that. We just know that. So stop arguing that point. And even if they change this, he's still going to be the #1 champion to use against the Hydra for all those fears. It doesn't matter. If they change it to where this is working properly and we attack the Hydra, we get that one fear. He removes that one fear from that person and then gives that one person a 15% turn meter increase. It is still insanely strong, and we will keep using him always. So don't feel bad if you've leveled up your Inquisitor. Somebody left a message over here talking about if we don't have Leech, we could use this champion. And this champion is actually a really cool idea because we never get a chance to use Infernal Baroness. She has an AoE A1. So if we do a pull-in where we pull our whole entire team in, or we just get her to counterattack once per turn, she's still going to heal somebody by a massive amount. A lot of damage here because it's AoE damage on all the Hydra bosses, so it's going to be a pretty big heal. And then this ability here is really sad. She has not been changed since she came out. But still, we've got this one, and then AoE decrease attack would be really strong as well. If you don't have a Leech, that's what they were talking about, the Leech. Okay, let's look at Sachi first. She's not my first pick, but she's actually really strong for what we'd have going on here. And I do want to play her. I want to play her after they get this change done, and you could use her right now. Main thing is she gives a turn meter increase to the team and increase attack. She's going to be in that lead position. You make her really fast. You buff everybody up. You get the turn meter increase. and then you have her do her A1. And then you'll start getting those turns. Inquisitor's going to start removing this invisible fear that's popping up all the time on her, giving her some insane increased turn meter. She's going to take turn after turn. So we're going to hit all the enemies, all the Hydra bosses with this A1. And then we're going to get a turn meter increase with all those crazy turns she's taking, which will eventually give your whole team a turn. So you'll get over that deterrence of only being able to proc one time. This will work with her because I know, because I've done it with Astrolith already. Astrolith can weak hit, and we never use Astrolith for anything in the game, and I can't remember what faction. Knights Revenant? What faction is old Egghead with? Whatever faction she's with, if you critical hit on her A1, she gives everybody a turn meter increase. The sad thing is that she's weak affinity, so when she goes in and attacks that head, she's not always going to critical hit. But it's plenty, because she gets so many turns, especially if you put that lead person in a relentless set. Don't forget that. All these lead people will be in a relentless set. We also have champions that do ally pull-in, and this one does ally pull-in plus turn meter increase. So how broken is that? We're going to pull in 3 allies every 4 turns and then do a turn meter increase to the whole entire team. If you have Lonicus, play Lonicus in a relentless set. This is going to be so broken. We're giving a turn meter increase to the whole entire team, and we're pulling in all those AoE champions. The game is done. That's it. If you have her, be thankful. Get a good relentless set. Get some buffs up. You don't need to use her. You can use somebody else to get that increased attack up. You can get the debuffs up right away as well before her turn. If you don't have a good ally pull-in champion or somebody with a good turn meter increase to get your whole team going, you could always bring in a Raglan. This is not my first choice, but I'm trying to give everybody out there options because we all don't have every single champion in the game. There are a lot of champions like that. So that's what I'm getting to. That's the point I'm getting to with this, that there are tons of champions that we can use on the Hydra boss after they do this Band-Aid fix, which again is hilarious to me. This company is so stupid. It's like the most beautiful game ever, run by the greediest, corrupted, stupidest people we've ever seen before. I just cannot, let's not bash on this anymore. You guys let me know all the champions you think will be great ideas to either put in lead position with a relentless set or just help out with AoE. We're still going to use the deterrence mastery. We're still going to use that mastery to 20% chance to counterattack whenever we're feared, because we can see the interaction going on is pretty wild. So we're going to get to counterattack, and then we want to make sure our team takes another turn. Even if the enemy team eventually takes another turn, our team will take another turn with all that turn meter increase from the champions we're using in that lead position. They will then all attack, and then they'll have a chance to use deterrence again, or we'll just bring in somebody with ally pull-in, and we'll just keep ally pulling everybody in and don't even worry about deterrence as much. There's lots of things we can still do. Let me know your thoughts about this down below. If you don't have Inquisitor, I'm sorry. You'll eventually get him. They'll do it 10 times on this guy. He's always going to be insanely strong on the Hydra boss. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.